Welcome to Lauren's Crazy Pet Show, everybody. We know, okay, Halloween is over, but we had to extend our celebration because today we are in Columbia, Connecticut at the most marvelous facility. You are absolutely going to love it, and you will not believe how they are celebrating Halloween, but we're going to show you that later because it's so good. This is Kara, and she is the owner of this wonderful center. It's the Silver Lining Equestrian Center. She's got her little baby Coco here. You have a wonderful Halloween sort of party here with lots going on.
Yeah, this is our annual Boo Bash, and we welcome all of our children and adults alike to dress up their horses and have a good time in our costume parade and just kind of compete in a good family-friendly environment.
And you're going to see that parade, but not until later. Yeah. We have such a great show planned for you. We also stopped by Fairfield, Connecticut, where we saw a wonderful doggy parade, Halloween parade, which Coco would have been fabulous in if you had a costume. And then we also stopped by to learn about spiders. Okay, I know, I like them, but we have a great story about that as well. And of course, we're going to have a look at your wonderful parade. Oh, I love it so much. But first, I want to share this wonderful facility with everybody because you're tucked away in the beautiful, it's just a gorgeous location. I feel like these trees are painted. They're so beautiful.
It is beautiful. We're very lucky to have all the fun colors of fall right here every day.
And you just have such a wonderful variety here. Not only a variety of horses, but ages. And you really stress being family friendly. And I really like that, and affordable.
Absolutely. I believe that horses should be affordable for all families because they really do offer so much to everybody that lives that they touch. So we kind of stepped outside the box and didn't do the traditional arm and leg and a mortgage on your house to ride a horse. Yeah. We start with our Tiny Trotters program, which is ages 2 to 5.
2?
2, yeah. We start them at 2. You'll see some of those guys kicking around in the parade, and then we go all the way up. I've got clients that are in their 70s and 80s that still compete and ride.
How young can someone start? What do you suggest? Because people do have those kind of questions.
I would say 2 is a good age if you're going to have it be a lifelong commitment, just because at that point there's no fear-based really. They're kind of just used to it. Kind of, they crawl, walk, ride. You can kind of just move up along. As long as they have good experiences, then they don't really ever deviate from that. And it's always about the love of the horse, and it just kind of grows as they grow.
And you can see it in some of the faces here.
Oh, yeah.
And also the positive reinforcement, because even though we had the barrels and that was a competition and the jumping and the weave poles, still it was sort of just a camaraderie.
Yeah. These kids, I call them my barn rats. They are here all hours and just kind of are very united in each other, and it becomes a little barn family. With horses, you get what you give.
Yeah.
So the more you love them and take care of them, they are a complete mirror of your soul.
Oh, I love them so much. And some are rescues.
We have a few of those rescues, and that's part of what we do here is we'll find kind of diamonds in the rough and then just polish them up and give them a purpose, and then they end up being the best horses we have because they appreciate what you do for them the second chance.
Explain what we were watching. We saw, again, the barrel.
We started the day with what's called open show style riding. So that's mixed disciplines and doing equitation, pleasure, and command classes. And then we went to the jumping, and we did the jumpers, which is not so much like how it looks, but it's against the clock. So it's about speed and precision and technique. There are different styles of jumping, but that's my favorite, so that's what I teach here.
Okay.
And then we ended with the Gymkhana events, which is the barrel racing, pole bending, and the arena race, and that's also a speed event.
That's so much fun. And what was the youngest rider? Was it Emmett?
Emmett is 4. Yeah, but my daughter, Penelope's 3. She was the devil.
Right.
Yeah.
She was right. Yeah. Also, there was a wonderful chili cook-off, and I heard who the winner was.
Well, we've had the same winner for many years, Dawn. So my boyfriend she challenged him all week long. So he really stepped to the challenge and hit a home run there. Yeah, but we like to add food. Yeah, we like to add food with our fun here. So yes, we definitely had some delicious chili.
It's good too. It smells delicious. When we come back, we are going to show you a wonderful, wonderful parade, and that was in Fairfield, Connecticut. Maybe Coco can be in it next year.
Oh, perfect.
With lovely costumes. So you're going to hang around, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
We got so much more, so stay tuned, everybody. Lauren's Crazy Pet Show will be right back. Welcome back to the show, everybody. We are on location. Yes, we are. We are still here at the unbelievable Silver Lining Equestrian Center with my marvelous host, Kara. And we have a wonderful Halloween show. We know it's past Halloween, we said that, but we can't help it. We're still celebrating.
So much fun.
Yeah. And I fell in love with this horse. And you know what? She is a rescue. It's a she, right?
Yeah, Cherokee is a mare.
Who was rescued from almost going to the slaughterhouse.
Yep,
and just magnificent.
Yep, her owner actually did take her out.
And deaf.
Yeah, yep, and she's deaf, yep. And I love that the kids know that she has disabilities and is still an awesome shining star here. Shows the
that's
kids
the
that
horse,
yeah.
right?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. She actually did pull her out of what they call a kill pen, and has rehabbed her and brought her along, and now Cherokee's a part of our barn family.
It's amazing, right? So some of your horses here, as we heard, are rescues, and they're all marvelous.
Yes.
And we just went to a marvelous Halloween parade in Fairfield, Connecticut, where I bet there were a lot of rescues there too, but they weren't horses. Take a look at this. Just look at these guys and gals. These costumes are absolutely amazing, and I think I see every shape and size and kind of dog there is. It's a huge turnout, and we are so proud to be here again. This is our third year we're here in Fairfield, Connecticut. This is Beverly. She is the president of the Fairfield Chamber of Commerce. You invited us back for this wonderful fall festival. Did you order this weather?
I absolutely ordered it, and it couldn't have been any better for today.
Well, we wanted to tease everybody to show all those people getting ready for the Halloween parade. But before we get to that, there's so much more. This is a really wonderful and special event.
It is a very, very special event because it is a community-based event and tying into our business community as well. So we have residents here, we have children. Clearly we have their pets here, but it also creates a center here to showcase Fairfield, Connecticut, our business community, and we have local vendors here creating local items for people to purchase, to support. We have some nonprofit groups here. And it really is a wholesome event that we absolutely love to showcase Fairfield, Connecticut.
I saw a vendor, which I actually met them last year as well. All of their things are from alpacas. It's Peruvian items, so that's a little bit different. You have a vendor that's all local.
Yes.
You have produce, and you also have a vendor from Easton that makes really unusual jewelry. So it really runs the gamut.
Something for everyone. And right behind me, you can see our two
the big pumpkins.
The big giant twin pumpkins.
Now the parade is really one of the highlights. You know we love it because it's Lauren's Crazy Pet Show. So people come, then they get their picture taken, and then they go on the parade. So explain the route.
We have a photographer here who takes a free photograph of the dog in their costume, and we post it on a Facebook page, and then we have people vote for the most popular dog. And the winner also receives a portrait studio photography session. And then we have the prizes that we give out in the 7 different categories.
It's fabulous, and you have a long walk.
And we have
You led the walk this year.
I led the walk this year. McGruff wasn't able to make it from the police department. Something came up. So we walked all the way down to the YMCA, and we turned around and we came back. All the cars along the way were beeping their horns and waving to everyone. It's just so celebratory, and it's a very festive event, and we just love it.
And you
Absolutely
must
love
be
it.
surprised every year as how the costumes just get better and bigger, and more dogs are wearing them. I mean, maybe I saw like 2 naked dogs, but everybody else had something. I had saw Supergirl, I saw spiders, I saw lobsters, I saw dragons, I saw Raggedy Ann and Andy.
Oh my gosh, they were so adorable, and it was so hard for our judges.
Oh, I wouldn't want to be a judge.
Because all of them are just wonderful and fabulous. And it's just so great to have them together. I think next year we're going to have an honorary category just to acknowledge so many more and everyone else that joins into the parade.
People are so creative. It's so amazing.
Yes.
If people want to follow the chamber, because you do other events throughout the year, they can get involved. Where can they find you, Beverly?
We have events almost every month. The Fairfield Chamber of Commerce, our address is 1597 Post Road. They can go to our website, to our event section in our website, or call the office. We're listed 203-255-1011.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Beverly, and we hope all of you will be here next year.
Yes, absolutely. We'll look forward to it. And thank you for being here this year again.
You're so welcome. So isn't that cute? Can you believe those costumes?
So adorable.
It's unbelievable. It's like everything, but when people see what we have to show them here, they won't believe that either. But okay, all right. But next, coming up, do you like things with 8 legs?
I prefer 4.
We've got a great story on spiders, so stay tuned. We'll be right back. Look at this baby. Welcome back to Lauren's Crazy Pet Show. We continue our wonderful Halloween celebration, and I have Kara with me, and we are at her wonderful, wonderful center. It's the Silver Lining Equestrian Center, and it's located in the beautiful Columbia, Connecticut. I've never even been here before.
Well, welcome, welcome.
It's fabulous.
It is. It's a
Hi,
beautiful place.
sweetie. Hi,
Oh.
sweetie. And we were talking about spiders, and we're also talking about the fact that you have many rescues like Cupcake behind us.
Cupcake is our beloved rescue and also resident babysitter, which is awesome to all the young ones around
She's
here.
beautiful. She's a little pony.
Yep, she is a miniature, but she is also up, in her 30s. So
30s?
Yep, she's a
She
senior.
looks terrific.
Yep, she's a wonderful asset here on the farm.
Oh, I love her. Well, I said before we're going to now see a story we did on spiders, and you
Ooh.
said,
4 legs is enough for me. 8, especially 8 hairy ones. No, thank you.
yeah, well, they're very cute. Okay, let's take a look at our story. Take a look at this. It's absolutely amazing. You know, a lot of people are afraid of spiders, but I love them. And I know you do too, Ted.
Yeah.
And they're actually very important. And there are so many different varieties. I think people are used to seeing them in the movies and thinking, it's a spider.
Oh, well, I love spiders in part because there's so many different types of them. They're found almost everywhere in the world. And they do important jobs, they're helping to control insect populations, but they're just fascinating in their own right. Their ability to make that silk, 6 to 7 kinds of silk, and some of it is stronger than steel, but it's still flexible, it can stretch. And they have so many different lifestyles. I mean, we're familiar with Charlotte's Web, with that beautiful spiral that we see, but that's only one of the groups of spiders. Some make spider webs that are like domes or like bowls. Others are little funnels, and they wait for somebody to walk across the front porch, and they walk out and invite them into dinner, of course. They are dinner. But the big thing about spiders is I'm comfortable because I've gotten to know them a bit and know what to expect. If one suddenly drops down, I'm surprised. I'll say, oh, who was that? Just, oh, it's you. And as I learn whether it's an orb weaver or the little wolf spider that's running across your lawn, a little tiny guy, in spite of his name, just catching a little grasshopper or something, I know that they're after the insects. They're not after me. And if there's one in my kitchen, I might get just a little cup and a little piece of cardboard, might put it over it, slide the cardboard underneath, maybe a little plastic glass I'm using, walk outside and just toss it on the lawn. It can continue to do its work. It's not walking around where maybe I don't want it. And we're both leading our lives, and no harm to the spider, no harm to me.
What are some of the spiders that you're showing us tonight?
A nursery spider. This is probably one of our nursery web spider, or Fisher spider. It's one of the larger ones, long hairy legs, but he's looking for crickets and things like that. It's something you might see at a pond or river. Maybe when you were a kid at summer camp, you might see something big and hairy underneath the dock at the swim dock and not hurting you. And then the real beauty I have tonight is a marbled orb weaver. Beautiful orange, black and white, and its cousin of Charlotte makes that lovely spiral web. They're just a treat to behold, and especially this time of year because they're getting to be full size. The mothers are getting ready to create their egg sacs and provide for next year, just like Charlotte did in the story.
Now, I love your shirt because it's all the spiders there. That's so cute.
All
And I
celebrations,
also
different
love
stuff.
your headlight.
Okay, and I wore this particular, and it doesn't have to be a fancy headlight. It can be an ordinary flashlight. But one of the things about some of the spiders, especially the ones that aren't making the big webs, I mentioned the little wolf spider who run in the grass, they have much larger eyes than, say, Charlotte would have in an orb web. And at night, if you either just put a flashlight in the tip of your nose or hold it in the middle of your forehead, or if you happen to have a headlamp like this, it works. And if you're, say, in a wooded area or even the edge of your backyard, just scan back and forth. And if you see what looks like a little bluish white or greenish white glint, almost like a little star down on the ground, maybe amongst dead leaves, and the star is moving, you have probably seen a wolf spider. And that spider could be small enough to fit on your pinky fingernail, but you might see him from 25, 50, maybe even 75 feet away if you get just the right angle.
How big can, like, the biggest spider become?
Biggest spider in the world, I believe, are down in South America. They call them maybe hummingbird hunting spiders. And, you know, maybe it's equal to the span of my hand, but, you know, that's way down in the rainforest. Nothing you need to worry about here. Again, they are tremendous predators on insects in all sorts of habitats, whether it's salt marsh or forest, in a schoolyard, your backyard, on a farm. They're also food for lots of other things, certainly birds. I mean, bluebirds, everybody loves bluebirds. That's a favorite food. They see those little spiders running around the grass, they'll drop down, it's food for their babies or themselves, and many other birds, especially our small songbirds would make use of them.
So, Ted, if people want to find out more information, because you do a lot of talks.
Call the Audubon Center in Greenwich. 203-869-5272 is our general number. People can direct the call to me. You just go to our website, greenwich.audubon.org, and you can find all sorts of programs. We do programs all year long, from pre-K to gray. So we're always happy, myself and my fellow naturalists are always happy to get inquiries from the public to find out about interesting things they've found and they want to learn more.
You see, they're not that bad.
I guess they grew on me a little bit there, but
A little bit. All right, well, when we come back, we have the most marvelous parade, Kara, ever, okay? It's Halloween, just like the icing on the cake.
perfect.
Can't wait. I hope you can't wait either, so stick around. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Lauren's Crazy Pet Show, and now for our final segment that everyone's been waiting for, Kara.
Oh, it's pretty awesome.
Let me tell you, this really made my day. I mean, first of all, we are back at Silver Lining Equestrian Center. You see, we have two little minis here. They're so, so cute. They were in the parade too, right?
They were.
We were treated to the most glorious horse parade. Tell me about it, please. Tell me how you got everybody to come and
we have our
get together.
Yeah, it's kind of a big deal around here. It's our annual Boo Bash, and the highlight of it is the costume parade. And it's gotten pretty competitive over the past 8 years with children and adults alike. And really, we just kind of let the kids and have a free reign at their creative ideas and let their imaginations take over.
And it is so amazing what people can come up with. Some of the costumes, I mean, they all were unbelievable. I don't know who was having more fun, the horse or the rider.
Oh, it's hard to tell sometimes. It's also amazing to see what some of these horses will tolerate.
I know, it's funny. Now, we had the winner, one of the winners was Little Bo Peep.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
And she covered her horse in, was it little fluffy cotton
Yeah,
balls?
it looked like some kind of cotton situation there that I'm surprised Dante was able to maintain, because he's pretty frisky. So she lost most of it in the indoor, I think.
I think in the beginning he was like not thrilled, but then he was like fine with it when he walked around the ring. And then we had the Energizer Bunny.
Yes, that was a perfect match for that duo. You'll see they're quite the high-octane team there of horse and rider.
That was so creative. We had a Cinderella.
Yep, there was a Cinderella. What else did we have? Little Devil and Angel, some Knights, Rainbow Bright. There was all kind of characters that came out to play.
Oh, they were so, so adorable. And then we had Dawn's horse.
Yep, Sparrow.
Sparrow was a big horse and beautiful, so beautiful. That was a creative costume as well, and she was painted, so some of the horses were painted.
Yep, we use non-toxic washable finger paint to paint our horses, so that way it doesn't put any poison or anything into their system. So.
And some had wigs on. I noticed one had little ears on.
Oh yeah, I think that might have been Pumbaa.
It was really, really quite a show, and I don't know when I've ever seen that great a horse parade. This is not the first year you've had it.
No, this is our 8th year. In the beginning, it wasn't quite as competitive, we'll say. You know, it was maybe just like costumes out of a box or a bag and maybe a hat on a horse. But now you just see the kids and the adults alike take it to the extremes to really win that Boo Battle, coveted Boo Battle title.
They were happy, and you had 2 classes. Was it the younger and the older?
The 10 and under, and then we did 11 and up, and then we did the overall. And I think Little Bo Peep won the overall.
I think Little Bo Peep, yeah, that was, and I don't.
And Hadley's only 8 years old, believe it or not.
Wow. Yeah, she had no problem out there. And then we had, I guess there was a costume with blood stains. I think it was even on the.
This was on Oscar.
Right, because I see the stains on his.
He was with the butcher.
The butcher, right? He had a mask on.
That one was a little scary for my taste. I like the the warm and fuzzy ones a little bit better.
Exactly, but wow, that was really something, and it just shows, you know, how much fun people have and what you can do, and it just really was wonderful. I'm so happy you invited us here today.
Thank you so much for joining us.
That's why we had to extend the show, because we have to show this. It's just, how many times do you see a horse in a Halloween costume?
Oh, not once a year around here, annually here at Silver Lining.
So adorable. So if people want to get in touch with you, Kara, how can they? It's really such a wonderful facility and very family friendly.
Oh, thank you so much. Silver Lining Equestrian Center has a Facebook page and also a website. It's sleckct.com, and you can find all our events on there, and as well as, you know, what we offer in terms of lessons and camps and boarding and training. We kind of do it all around here, like programs, like I said, all the way from 2 to 100 years old. There's no age restrictions.
Which is lovely. And you also, I know, it's important to you to keep costs down, which is really
absolutely
wonderful.
You know, keep everything reasonable to invite as many families, you know, as we can accommodate, really.
Fantastic. And both of these are rescues, by the way.
Yep, rescues everywhere.
They're so adorable. I want to take one home for my
Share the love.
Thank you so much, Kara. This has been
so
just a wonderful experience, and we hope everybody out there has enjoyed it as well. And we hope everybody will follow us, Lauren's Crazy Pet Show, including you.
Absolutely.
And you guys, on Facebook and Instagram. We're also on YouTube. And of course, we are here on My TV 9 Connecticut every Sunday morning at 11 a.m. So we hope that you will join us. This has been Lauren's Crazy Pet Show.